name is Jan Welch, and welcome to the Done Now Blading YouTube channel. For this episode, I'm going to unbox, discuss, skate, and give my first impressions of the brand new for 2022 Rollerblade Twister XT Inline skates. Now, I've skated Twisters in the past, and I had fit issues with them. I would get hot spots on my feet almost instantly when putting them on. They were just too tight for me, and it's just too uncomfortable. I couldn't skate them. Now, they've completely reinvented the brand new Twister skates. They've redesigned the mold. They've added 2 millimeters of more space around the whole thing and have made it lighter. So this is a totally different skate that looks just as cool as the previous Twister models. So I'm definitely really excited to open these up and skate them. So let's do it. Let's open up these Twister XTs. Initially, I'm noticing that there's no plastic within the box besides obviously the skates, but there's no disposable plastic. Everything's paper and cardboard, so that's, environmentally friendly. Nice thing to do, so you can recycle all this stuff that's in here. So let's see what's in the box. Wow, that is a beautiful skate. Look at that. That is your Twister XT, the brand new Twister mold for 2022. Looking very nice. And then, obviously, we've got the second boot right here. So let's get rid of all this paper, and we will take this to the recycling center later today. The Rollerblade has included a brake, also wrapped in cardboard. Now, this is something I won't be using, but if you're a beginner, it's not a bad idea to try skating with a brake, but once you become an intermediate skater, you're going to want to take this off because it's going to limit the things you can do and can potentially be a hazard for skating certain obstacles. But if you're going to be practicing on flat ground at the roller rink, the brake's a good thing to have at first. We've got more laces. We have an extra set of black laces and an extra set of green laces. And the green laces could be a little bit longer than the black ones, I'm not sure. And we've got a manual, small manual in case you don't know things about your skates. You can find them out in that manual. And then we have a package of tools. Let's see what's in here. Looks like we've got 2 Allen wrenches. They're about the same. And then we have a little tool. I don't know what this is for. That's something you're gonna have to look in the manual. Also in the box, we have the footbed sizers. These skates all come as a dual size, so these are 10, 10 and a half. Out of the box, they're 10 and a half skates, so they fit me perfect on 10 and a half. If I was a 10, I would put these underneath my insoles in my liner to make it a little bit more snug for a size 10 foot. If you're doing like a marathon or something, you could even stick these in if you're 10 and a half just to give you more performance fit. But for 99% of people, you're only going to use this if you're a size 10 or if you're 9 or whatever full size skates you're buying. And if you're half size, you would take these out. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this box and we can discuss the skate itself. It is absolutely beautiful. Obviously it's black, which is one of my favorite colors, so I really like this. It does have the green highlights, which is cool as well, so it makes it a little bit more interesting. It has the green highlights here on the buckles, on the top buckle and the 45-degree buckle, and this is the locking mechanisms. You have to press it in to unlock it, and then you just push it down and it locks itself. And this prevents you from accidentally opening your buckle if you hit it on something. It's happened to me many times. Brush by something, or maybe you even kick it with your other skate, knocks it open. Same with the 45, you just hold it down and it opens it up, and when you push it in, the green mechanism locks it into place. Very cool, very functional. One thing to note here, as far as the lacing system goes, you have 4 loops on the boot itself. A lot of skates have more holes all the way up to the top of the boot. These don't. These are only to here. And then when you push this cuff back, you notice there's more holes in the liner. So you can go ahead and just continue your lacing all the way through the liner to give you a more snug fit, if that's something you like. Typically, I don't like lacing mine all the way just because it's more pain in the butt for me to do it. I just like simply putting on my skate, easy. The lacing thing's always too much for me. But this one looks pretty simple compared to other ones I have. So yeah, definitely if you want that tighter fit, just go ahead and lace that through the liner. Looks like it has a reflective strip here on the strap, which is nice. We have some neoprene here in the toe cap. And this is also something for the dual size. If you're a 10.5 like me, you'll be able to get a little bit more space with the neoprene because it stretches really easy. Now we have a redesigned tongue, which vents very nicely. Look at that. Vents all the way down. Very soft, very durable. It's supposed to be a shock absorbing foam, which I can get behind because if you're doing urban skating, you're going to be doing a lot of impact, a lot of bouncing around. So having very padded skates and liners is definitely a nice thing. And they feel really soft inside. Definitely like these so far. And you have some venting on the bottom, which correlates with the vents on the bottom of the skate, which are hard to see, but there's a mesh venting here, so it goes straight into your liner. Look at that. Keeps your feet nice and cool. It's a V-cut in the back, and this allows a little bit more range of motion. So one last thing with the liner is I want to go over the footbed sizer. I'd mentioned the footbed sizer will change the size of the boot by a half a size, and that's all within the liner. And to do that, all you do is you pop out your insole, and you get one of the footbed sizers, and you stick it in the liner, and then you put your insole back in, and voila, you have a size 10 liner just by putting that footbed sizer in to the liner itself. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out because I am a 10.5 and I don't need it in there, but that's how you do it. Very simple to size down your skate. Now also on the boot you have your protector here for if you're doing slides, for slalom skating or freestyle skating. It just protects your boot, and this is replaceable, so you don't have to actually, damage your boot itself. Back in the day when I was aggressive skating, I did have like lightning terraces, and you would grind through the boots. So having something like this back then would have been really cool. Now moving down to the lower side of the boot, we have the frame, and this is a 4x80 frame, so max wheel size would be 80 millimeter, but you could go lower. You could do 72, you could do 76 if you wanted to, but 80 millimeter wheels are the go-to size right now. They're very popular, very easy to skate, and hydrogen wheels are fantastic wheels. These look like the Spectre wheels, which they are, and I have these wheels on some skates already that I've been skating, and they're great. They're made in USA. Rollerblade has their own formula for hydrogen, and it's one of the top-of-the-line wheel brands out there, in my opinion. It's got twin cam ILQ 9 bearings in it, and also great bearings that licenses their bearings out to different brands within the industry. The frame length is 243. If you're a bigger foot, like 29 to 31, then it's going to be a 255 millimeter length frame. This will be a little bit longer. You have a little bit more spacing in between the wheels. And this is a 165 mount. So what's nice about this mounting system is you can upgrade the frame later on. You can buy different aftermarket frames. There's a lot of aftermarket frame companies. You have like Endless and NN, to name a few. You have different rollerblade frames. You have different speed skating frames. You have unlimited frame options that you can put on this skate. Being a 4x80 skate, these are perfect out of the box for any skill level skater, from beginner to expert. This is a skate for you. These skates are great for urban skating, rec skating, distance skating, even doing some marathon skating and downhilling. All these different disciplines of skating can be done on this boot, which is pretty rad and makes it very functional. So yeah, that's the skate out of the box. Very simple, very sleek, beautiful skate. And the biggest point about the skate I wanted to make, again, was that sizing has changed. It's 2 millimeters wider all around. So like I said, if you had fit issues with twisters in the past, this should make a big difference on your feet. And you know what? We're going to go test these out now and see how they do fit on my feet. If I like them, if they fit better than the old twisters, I will let you know, and I'll skate them around, give you my first impressions. So I'm really excited to actually skate these for the first time. I love them, and I'm stoked on these. Let's get to the college. Wow, Rollerblade, you did it. Adding that 2 millimeters really made a big difference. I mean, they fit great, just sticking them in. Those feel amazing. So much more room. fun. Oh yeah, again, perfect fit. And the width of these, they really nailed it. I really like to crank down my buckles, and this locking buckle is a nice feature. Very nice. And I'm definitely feeling this V-cut in the cuff. That's a lot of range of motion I'm getting just sitting here, going back and forth. Yeah, very cool. Very stoked on these. Well, I'm really impressed with Rollerblade and these new Twister XT skates. I mean, they are absolutely much more comfortable than I anticipated. Super, super nice fit on them. Out of the box, one of the most comfortable skates I've skated in a while. I had such a blast rolling around Dartmouth here. And this is a amazingly beautiful college, Ivy League here in New Hampshire. First time here, really enjoyed it. It scratched the crap out of my frame here and here. Not sure how I did that. I didn't do anything too crazy. Just a couple of rolls and hill bombs, and I did try to do some backward stair rides, and for some reason I can't do it in 80mm wheels anymore. Keep on hooking in here. I need to get back to that. I used to love riding stairs. One of my favorite things to do back in the day. My first impressions of these skates and my review of the first time skating them is that I really like them. They're really comfortable. The wheels are great wheels. I've had these wheels before. Nothing but good things to say about them. These are the Hydrogen Spectre wheels, and can't go wrong with Hydrogen. It's a premium wheel that's out there. Bearings are all good. Frame's a nice size with an 80mm. The buckles were really nice to get tight, no problem, and they locked, so that was good. And the V-cut was nice for flex, for cruising around campus. Really enjoyable. The width on these is perfect, so for me, being a medium foot, it was a great fit. You could probably even fit a wider foot in here. It seems like there's plenty of space to stretch out. Rollerblade did a fantastic job making the skate much wider, because, like I mentioned before, the old Twister instantly hurt my feet. I couldn't skate it. This, I was skating all day, no issues. Super cozy, love them. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon to be notified of all new uploads. I've linked to my social media in the description below. I have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also link to my PayPal donation page and a Patreon page if you want to support this channel, if you like what I'm doing. I look forward to see you all here next time at the Then Now Blading YouTube channel. Take care and goodbye.